Thursday, October 31st.
You should have said Monday.
The city streets are crowded for the holiday. Even with the rain, hidden in the chaos is the element waiting to strike like snakes. But I'm there too, watching. 2 years of night have turned me into a nocturnal animal.
Okay.
I must choose my targets carefully.
You're done.
It's a big city. I got a big cock. I can't be anywhere. They don't know where I am. But there's a signal in the sky when the hoes need me. And when I'm needed. When the light hits the sky, it's not just a calling. It's a warning.
Oh, shit.
The meat coming out.
To them.
Got the hammer in the sky.
To them. Fear is a tool.
Oh, the bad
They
hammer.
think I'm hiding in the shadows. But I am the shadows.
You know what his signal sign would be? Just a big ass dick in the sky.
No. Oh,
Big ass dick in the sky. Dude.
Like a little red rocket that just...
So, are you going to hit up the guy who hit you up to take off your clothes
Who
in the
was he,
stall?
by the way? Was that
Yeah.
Iron Man, you said?
It was Iron Man.
So, what happened? Tell us what happened.
Iron Man said, I love you 3,000.
So we both just had the same suit. We bonded over that.
What was the suit?
I was Mr. Incredible. He was Iron Man. And he was just like, what's up, bro? Blah, 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 this and that. Like, we're dealing with the same issues. Ladies, I know what you have to deal with now because I had to unstrap. And it was crazy. It was crazy. I had to tell, I was demasculated that night. Every single time I had to go to the restroom, hey, Nick, can you unstrap me real quick?
Yeah, we all went out this past weekend for my birthday.
I learned my lesson.
Dressed up as Halloween costumes.
Yeah, I
Halloween costumes.
learned my lesson.
It was a rough weekend.
No onesies.
No onesies no more?
No
To be
onesies.
honest, I don't remember most of the weekend.
It was great. You remember giving your speeches?
What speech? I gave a speech?
Oh, yeah, you did.
When?
You gave two. You gave one by yourself, and then you said, no, Janet, get up here. We're doing this speech together. And then you made us like rap, Jaimi and Janet.
I don't remember that.
And then we started Happy Birthday. So then by the time we got to the name part, everyone would know it was Jaimi and Janet.
All I know is that
I like to make her feel included.
No, she wasn't. I mean, it was dope.
I told Nick I was scared of you.
Why? What did I do?
No, I was just scared to get next to you in alcohol because you're making everyone drink.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably
And
why
this
I was
at
fucked up.
9:30.
The only thing that put me at peace, I fed the dragon, you know? Like, because Jaimi was right next. She's like, shot. And I was like, Nick, I'm fucking scared.
Feeding the dragon, does that mean you jack off before you come?
No, wait.
Jack off before you come?
So
What?
Feeding the dragon.
No, we know where that means. We know where her mind's at. But no, I just gave you, I gave you a mixed drink and you left me alone the whole night. I fed the dragon.
If I give her this drink, we won't hear from her ever
I was
again.
speaking fucking High Valarian, if you know what I'm saying, in mixed drinks, and I tamed that dragon.
Said boom, boom.
There you go.
No. You know why I was crazy? Yasmin bought me fire and ice shots. I was fucking lit.
When was that? That was
What's
before?
fire and ice?
That was fire and ice is a shot of
That's the Rumple and the other shit,
Rumplements
right?
and
Oh no!
Rumplements and what's that? Fireball.
Fireball. Fuck.
Yeah.
Nope. Missed me
And
with
that shit makes me so toxic. I was
Dude,
toxic that night.
sounds like the worst time ever.
Yeah. Well, you know, some people around me did not have a good time.
No, people fell out. People left and came back. People appeared, disappeared. Nah.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
everyone was disappearing everywhere because the lines were fucking insane. I've been to 6th Street on Halloween, but like I never been to like Wessex, but apparently like all the bars were full, and like I got to think about it too. It's like we're all coming back from like COVID and everything. Like first Halloween was like probably limited. This one was a little bit like different, and it was fucking packed, bro.
She was crazy.
Yeah.
No, last year on my birthday, we went to Key Bar. Were you there?
I don't know
They
if I was
charged
there.
my card $9,000.
Oh, yeah.
my
I remember
God.
this.
I think I remember that.
I remember
Yeah, I
this.
only bought 2 shots.
How did they charge you $9,000?
They fucking fucked up.
Did
I got a free bar tab from it after though. Like they
And
gave
the
me my
money
money back,
And
and
a
then
free
they
bar
gave me.
tab.
They said you and your friends come in for a free bar tab because we fucked up.
I think you could have honestly sued them for more money. That's fucked up.
That sounds like a hassle.
Yeah, honestly.
Nah,
Not
just
even
let
worth
lawyers work. It'll be worth it in the end.
Yeah, it's not even worth it at that point.
Nah.
What was the best costume you guys saw that night?
Oh, dude, if I remember seeing anything, I don't.
Yeah, right. Hers was black. Okay, what was your favorite Halloween costume?
Not gonna be. I don't even remember. I don't.
I think it was.
I don't know. What was it?
Mandeep's that Azul bottle because I made
You
it.
did good. It was.
That shit looked legit, right?
It looked good. It looked dope. What was
Did you
my
see it?
favorite
Fuck
one?
yeah. It looked nice. It was nice and tight. He can fucking pee whenever he wanted to.
The
You didn't have
jealousy.
a strap like you.
Yeah, you know, it was great. But it looked really good. You did your thing.
Yeah, I tried. I let the silver thing.
Oh yeah, it was still a
It
little.
was still wet. So if he hugged anybody, I would know. You know,
Damn.
leave a trace.
Smart.
All I know is next
Yo,
year
I
I'm
think-
Catwoman.
I
Cause I
think-
just could wear late rubber pants and shit. Just take them
Please
off.
don't.
For me, you know what? I think I'm gonna say Zoe was my favorite. You know why?
What was Zoe? I
Zoe was the
forget.
ghost.
Oh shit! That
But
shit was so funny.
He
Yeah.
not once had to take it off to get in any club. They didn't actually see his face at all. I thought it was the most bizarre thing ever. First bar we went into, motherfucker comes in with his twisted tea under the fucking. He's like, you know the dope shit about this costume? I said, what? And all I see is the fucking twisted tea poking out through the costume. Like, they ain't checked me for shit.
Oh,
I was like, yo. This
You
is
know
lit.
what? I got into all the bars without showing my ID too because I couldn't find it.
Did you ever find it?
I have my passport. I think
Well,
Brock has my ID, but
He had it
didn't
on
bring
Friday. Oh,
He
okay.
didn't bring it with him, so I was like, I would go into the bar and I was like, bro, I was literally just in. Like, can I go back in? And they're like, oh yeah. But that's my way.
God damn it.
And then all the fucking managers to all the bars are listening to this right now. Like, yeah, they're fucking gonna yell at everyone.
Oh, yeah. They all
No,
get this
no. We went to Dirty, so.
Yeah, we were
Well,
on dirty.
honestly,
We
they
were
don't
on
care.
Dirty.
They probably made a lot of money. Those bartenders were working overtime.
Oh, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I wonder what the cut would look like on a night like that night, but who knows?
Fucking
Like the
shit
fucking
time.
NFL Super Bowl strip club.
Yo, that shit was
Those are
crazy.
dope
I saw
strip
a lot of
clubs.
people. What else? When I woke up yesterday from my nap, all I saw was like Maddie sent me an Instagram post. You sent me an Instagram post, but then it went away, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I think her profile went from public to private all of a sudden.
She probably got mad or something.
I don't know, but I follow her, so I don't know.
Oh, but the picture's still there.
Yeah, it's still there, still up. Did you see it?
I liked
You
it.
sent me a screenshot. Let me see.
Oh yeah, it should be
Why
still
why
up.
would she go to? That's weird.
I
What?
don't know.
Go to private after just posting that picture.
I don't know. But
All I know
the
is Nick-
picture is just Juice and Nick in the background of some
Mainly
random
Nick.
girls.
Mainly Nick just looking at her like, yeah.
And Nick was giving
See,
the side.
now it's
eye,
saying
like,
it's unavailable
yeah, I'm
again. I don't know,
getting in.
man.
That's weird.
She don't like us. That's why. It's cool. It's cool. It's whatever.
Oh, there's a post.
She
There
don't
you
like
go.
it. Oh.
That's a screenshot.
No, that's the actual post. I was kind of signed out. I want to know if like she bumped me or something. I want to know where my MySpace was in the context of that photo.
Bro, you were scheming.
I'm always stay scheme.
Stay
That's that Drake and Rick Ross,
scheming,
right?
Oh, yeah, she cute.
scheming.
Yeah, I just snorted on the mic. Damn it.
Oh, what?
I think I just snorted on the mic. It's fine.
God.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Dude,
I
Nick, what the fuck,
What?
my guy? Look at this. Look at this
What do you-
motherfucker.
What do you want me to do?
Did she message you?
No,
Can we hit her up for that to be our artwork
100%. Is that this week's artwork? That one?
this week's artwork?
Yeah, that one or the stormtrooper.
This
was the
motherfucker-
Stormtrooper
This
one?
guy in the fucking back seat just.
You didn't see it?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's fucking crazy.
I think Zoe still has my stormtrooper helmet.
Y'all are fucking crazy.
does.
I went home after the bars closed. We lost everyone. I was like, "Where's Jaimi? Where's Zoe? Where's Nick?"
Bro, we went to Brock's after party.
I know. I was
sent them
about.
the address. They
Oh,
said it was far.
I went home. Andy took me home. I showered, and then I was like, "Let me see where Jamie's at." And then I check your location. It's like 20 minutes away. I'm like, "Damn, where the fuck?"
By the
are they?"
airport?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
at Brock's.
Fuck no, that's way too far.
Dude, no,
Nah,
it
it
was
was a dope
fun.
time. It was a dope ass time.
What time did you leave Brock's?
6:30.
What time did I leave Brock's?
I might have left you right there. I don't know. You might have still been in the garage. No, did you leave? You probably left before me. No, you had to.
Did you see how my car was parked?
Oh yeah.
I parked in the grass.
Dude. At
I
least it
parked
wasn't
in
in a
its front
tree.
lawn.
At least it wasn't in a tree.
R.I.P.
Oh, you got to answer for some of these stories. Wait a
Okay.
minute. Was that the last spot?
Yeah.
What?
I'll answer anything. First
I'm
of all,
trying to
I want to
remember.
say Lorenzo emphasized so much on that wine trip that we went on. I did not go up to the girl and say, "Fuck you, bitch, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to fight you."
Oh.
And she didn't say, "Fuck you, too." I said, "Why are you looking at my friend? Why are you laughing and looking at my friend?"
So
and she's like,
you were
"No,
sober
I'm
enough
just
to
looking
remember?
at his shorts. Like, I like his butt and blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at him because you were making fun of him."
No,
And then I
shit.
walked away.
Zoe should have just been Alec Jones because he just gave me misinformation.
Mm-hmm. He sucks.
Damn.
Honestly, you chose the wrong person. Come on. That motherfucker will drag me under a bus, run me over, grab the keys from somebody, run me over.
I mean, that was the edited version, so
I need to hear
you
those.
need the raw version.
Yeah, trust me, me and Nick looked out.
Wait, what other story was in there?
You can't tell it on this mic.
Well, we're not gonna have June do overtime now.
Wait, okay. But don't tell me the full story. Obviously, I know it, but give me some keywords.
It was the last story. What was the last story he told?
He does about sometimes where you
Fall asleep. No, you fell asleep somewhere. Oh no. Where was it? You were on a rooftop maybe 2 Halloweens ago or something.
Oh yeah. I know where this is going.
You destroyed a sofa.
It is what it is. Thank y'all.
Yeah, got you.
Thank
that
y'all.
was the one where I was like, yeah, June, let's go ahead and block out.
We're gonna take that one out for sure, dude.
I'll put myself under. No, I'm just kidding. I won't say it.
We heard about the truck you fucked up in Seattle. That was crazy.
Yeah. That I legit thought it was my truck, and I was like, I need to take a nap in here. So I banged the window open, take a nap in the truck. I wake up and I'm like, why am I in a Ford? I have a Chevy.
So let me tell you guys a story where I felt really
God
bad.
damn.
That's kind of similar to that story. So my friend, he just moved to Austin, and we went out or whatever, and then we went back to the crib, and we were drinking. It was me, Alan, and my friend. Like I mentioned his name because it's a fucked up story. And then so he was really drunk, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go home and blah blah blah, and then I'm gonna come back. And I said okay. So he leaves. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I ended up falling asleep, and he forgot that he left his keys at my place, and so he couldn't get into his place, and so he had to Uber back. But I was already knocked the fuck out, and so he couldn't get back to his place. His phone was already dead, no keys, and so he eventually just ended up just falling asleep somewhere.
Where did you fall asleep?
I don't know. He said he was able to get back home somehow and just fall asleep in his car all night. It was like 40 degrees outside.
Oh no. Poor guy.
I felt bad. I'm like, why'd you go home in the first place? I don't know.
Dude.
Oh no.
The first time my brother came to Austin, I took him out. Obviously, 6th Street, Dirty 6.
Yeah.
That motherfucker got so fucked up, lost him. He lost me. I didn't lose him. He lost me. He walked off. I don't know where he went. He fell asleep in an alley the whole night on 7th.
Jesus.
I want to know.
Imagine a sibling just as wild as me and us together. Fuck no.
Oh yeah, no. Yes, he can get cray.
He can get cray. He's not always like that, but that motherfucker has ADHD. He's hyper as fuck, and when he's around me.
Well, our first time together, I think we took abstinence shots together.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Not me.
Remember?
Did I?
No. Well, you probably were there too.
Yeah, but I
It had to be. It was your apartment.
I just got another story.
What?
This one, okay. So we brought a friend up to paint into pictures. He's about 5'10", 300 pounds. And so we're 19, but we end up paying the bartender. Yeah, we end up paying the bartender to like let us into the bars in 6th Street. So we end up at this one bar that's like plus 21, right? And we're 19 years old. We're able in this bar, so we're just ordering drinks.
That's who I think it is.
Yeah. And then I found someone's ID just sitting on the counter. I was already drunk. I ended up taking that ID, and then luckily enough, the guy was Mexican, so it looked like me. So I used that ID for.
How long?
I don't know. I found that guy at the end of the night, and I just gave it back to him.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
nice.
good guy. I would've fucking kept that shit.
And then I gave it back to him.
Good shit.
Yeah, that's
Good
what
shit.
I did. Yeah, I found it. I gave it back to him because I was already drunk. I was like, I don't need to drink anymore. And so we go to like this one place, and we lose that 300-pound friend. And I'm like, where the hell is he?
That's
and
a big boy to lose.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. And
The
you know that lake right there?
By like
Bird Lake?
No,
Yeah.
Malvita. Like it's like
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Red River.
Malvita and Barbarella's.
So
Red River.
I get a call from one of my friends. He's like, Juice. And I'm like, what's up? And then I look down, and he's like, Blank's in the freaking lake. He just passed out in the lake.
No!
He's just passed out in the lake like
Done.
this, just fucking
Gone.
done. Yeah, because he went to go throw up down there, and he's just in the lake.
Yeah,
just
he ain't
passed
get up.
out. And
Just
so
slump.
we're dragging him out. We actually have a video. I don't know if we still have it, but we're just getting him, a 300-pound man. We finally get him in the
my
car.
God.
He's soaking wet. He just passed out. And then we're
Oh.
driving all the way home.
That's scary.
And I think I called Jude. Were you
Yeah.
there? Yeah, I was like, hey, man. Were you out with us? No, right?
No, I wasn't out with y'all.
He was at our apartment. This is like our first year over here in Austin. And I'm like, Nick, come outside. I need your help. And we can't like get this man out of the car.
My God.
He's passed out, drunk.
Like dead weight. We talking
Dead.
300 pounds of dead weight. Like
Yeah.
it was rough.
And then he just freaking fell. He's like you times 10. And so he just falls face first into the ground, and then he's just not waking up. But I'm like, what the hell? I'm slapping the shit out of him, not waking up. I'm like, this man dead. And eventually we got a bucket of water. They're like, Juice, don't do that. I'm like, this guy needs to wake up. I'm not trying to catch a case. And so I throw water all over his face. He wakes up and he's like, whoa, where am I? Are we on 6th Street? I'm like, no, motherfucker.
No, we've been
We're
dead.
at home. And then we're just dragging his ass all the way from like the corner apartments where you guys used to work, all the way to my fucking apartment. Eventually got him in there. We just threw him in the bathtub, turned on the water, left him in there to sober up.
Did he finally sober up? What time?
I think he was just throwing up all night.
I mean,
in
he
the
might have
bathtub.
just, yeah.
You know what? This whole weekend, I did not throw up, though.
That's insane.
Can't relate. Did twice.
You did?
I did before I even met you on Friday. Puking rally, motherfucker.
See, my head doesn't even remember what we did Friday. Oh, we met up at my apartment. Damn.
Wait, is that how the night started?
We met up at my apartment on Friday?
Oh, from your apartment to downtown. I had to let it all out.
Yeah, dude. Why?
It was that shotgun, I think. We did a shotgun like right before we left.
Yeah.
And I was
Zoe
already
made
on
us do
empty
a
stomach.
shotgun.
He always
Fucking,
does.
He's toxic, man. See, it always ends up to Lorenzo being toxic.
All I know is I showed up to Nick's and Zoe's place, and they looked dead. I was like hyped, and they were dead.
I don't know how I
Like
survived this
sleepy
whole
or
weekend.
No,
like
they're just
drunk?
like low energy. I was like, what the fuck?
I
did
don't
y'all
know
do
how I
last
survived
night?
this whole fucking weekend. I blame Brock. You know what?
I
Time to give Brock some slander. I thought Lorenzo was motherfucking bad at peer pressuring. Oh no. Oh no.
Brock
There's
is
someone
another
way
level.
worse.
Jesus.
Brock is like worse than I am. You
Brock
think?
went to a whole nother motherfucking level.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
Enabling.
there was one point where I don't know if we might have to bleep this, but we were partying so hard. Zoe looks at me. He goes, Nick, I'm fucked up. Mind you, when Lorenzo says that,
He
he fucked up.
Yeah, because Zoe was a big man.
2 hours later, we still going hard. We didn't stop. What do you mean? Why? Zoe goes, this motherfucker's trying to give us a heart attack. Bro, I was like, yeah. That must have been 4. We didn't stop.
4 a.m.?
6:30 comes around. I look at the time, I'm like, yo, I got work at 8. So it's time to go. Zoe goes, 5 more minutes. And we keep going. Like, what's wrong with us? We have a problem,
Yeah,
bro.
this man, like, we were supposed to watch the Raiders game and everything together. Glad we didn't watch that shit. And then
Let's talk about that later, Juice.
yeah, we'll talk about it later. And so I text him. I'm like, I'm calling him. First of all, this motherfucker left me on red. I was gonna call him out. This motherfucker left me on red.
Oh, is that
Christmas,
work?
Nick coming
Yeah,
back.
No,
for
I
you.
was at work.
He
I'm
left me
running.
on red, but no. Then he tells me, "Oh, I'm at work." I'm like, "Didn't you just
Get home?
Yeah, like at 6:30 a.m., 7 o'clock. Because I was checking your guys' Instagram when I woke up, and I was like doing the math in my investigative work. I'm like, this motherfucker didn't go to bed till like maybe 7. And Nick was like, yeah, I just went home, took a power nap, and then went to work. 8 o'clock.
Fuck.
Yeah,
No.
You're a trooper. A super trooper.
we're super troopers.
We should be super troopers next year.
I see
New
missed
boot
opportunity. Yeah, that'd be fucking dope.
I'm
just goofing. New boot goofing.
New boot goofing.
I'm planning out my costume crazy this year. Next year.
What is it going to be?
I don't know, but I'm going to be prepared.
You're going to be...
I ordered a Grinch costume, so if you see me rocking around as the Grinch anytime within the next 6 weeks, don't mind me. It just got here today. Why, as I was here.
Can we have like a costume party for your birthday?
Of course.
Can it be Christmas theme?
Everyone has to be a Grinch character, and I'm going to be the Grinch.
I'm going to be the little
Fuck
drummer
yeah.
boy.
I'm going to be Cindy Who.
Do it. It's going to be lit.
Ooh, no.
No what?
I'll be thinking of anything brown. I'll be Rudolph.
There's no... Oh.
Damn.
That's the only brown person on that show.
Yeah, brown people don't celebrate Christmas apparently.
That's
Really?
fucked up, dude. Are we sure? Like, there's
Think
no...
about it. Is
Feliz
there any
Cumpleaños?
the only thing
Oh,
is
wait,
the
that's
little
happy
drummer
birthday.
boy.
Is he brown?
The little drummer boy can't be brown. That's fucked up. Wait, what? The little drummer boy?
Why can't a little drummer boy be brown?
That shit was like... In
I was thinking like the
50s.
Jackson 5 Christmas song. The drummer boy? No? Charlie Brown is brown. Boom!
Charlie Brown.
Mr. Brown.
June coming in.
Wow.
Ah,
Wait, who's the drummer boy?
I have no idea.
have no
I can't
idea.
even remember yesterday.
Rum bum 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 bum. Pow.
Yeah, but I don't know what he looks like.
I had never seen his face.
He looks fucking brown.
I swear he's white.
I don't know.
Fact check. He's
He might
white.
be one of the Lost Boys from Peter Pan.
We should be... Nah.
Nah, it's a little too far.
I'm just gonna be Die Hard and get a bald cap. Oh, he might be white. Son of a
He's
bitch.
white. For
He's white.
sure.
See? 0 points for you, just like the Raiders. Segway. Sorry.
So
I
what was
couldn't
it?
resist.
They didn't get past the 50-yard line.
Until 2
the
minutes
last
and
two?
19 seconds left in the game.
How do you feel about that, Juice?
Did anyone get fired, Juice? Do you want to fire the Raiders? Here's your chance.
You know what's so sad? They spent all that money on that stadium just to be like the shittiest fucking team in the league.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to make fucking excuses. Like they're like Josh McDaniels was like, "Hey man, this actual quote." He was like, "Some teams are gonna lose. We just gotta learn from them." I'm like,
Yeah, but every weekend.
yeah. I'm like,
seriously?
Dude, I'm like, dude, you took a playoff team. We got better in the offseason, and you happen to just make them 2-5. You have a 9-year veteran quarterback who's not bad, and he only takes you to the 50-yard line and doesn't go past it. And we played a team that has allowed more than 30 points a game.
Very true.
And we have Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, and a Hunter Renfro that we're paying, and Derek Carr, and we're all paying them about $78 million a year together to not put up any points. Yeah. And my conclusion is
my team took it personal. I don't care. That felt like a very personal game for my defense. I was like, bro,
we fucking sucked. And to put icing on the cheesecake, that was Derek Carr's rookie head coach, Dennis Allen. So that was just the metaphor right there. He just took it to us. And
Dennis Allen is what? A defensive coordinator turned head coach. So he knew exactly what to do to the boy.
Yeah, and Derek Carr just looked like in shambles. Like, Derek Carr, I'm sorry, but this is your last year with us. We do this every single year. It's like I remember last year we lost to the Falcons and we won 2 games, and then we lost to the Falcons 43-9. And they didn't have a winning record. I'm like, how does Marcus Mariota leave us this year, go 4-4 as a team with less weapons than Derek Carr, and Derek Carr takes us to 2-5?
The Falcons are 4-4.
Falcons are 4-4.
Damn, my division is really up for grabs, isn't it?
And that's what I'm saying. And then I'm like, even the Panthers got more win than us.
You know what? You'll be first up in the draft next year.
Yeah, you might as well just tank
That's
for a quarterback.
lining.
Tank for a quarterback. There you go.
I want Bryce Young.
You want Bryce Young? You think it's gonna work out like it's working out for Jalen Hurts?
I have no fucking soul right now when it comes to the Raiders.
You'll see that meme with Devontae Adams looking at the Green Bay Packers picture. And he's like,
I missed.
He has a stack of money in the Green Bay Packer picture.
But
Packers are fucking ain't shit either.
I hate the Raiders. I don't hate the Raiders. I hate Josh McDaniels.
I feel like you just came in here last week and was just.
He was so
We went to
hyped.
the game. We came back from the
He's
stadium.
like,
He was ready.
I'm gonna make babies in this stadium.
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna do now? Get divorced in the stadium?
Fuck no. We need to sage that stadium now.
Sage.
Dude,
I have an exorcism.
I have all the respect for Derek Carr. He's a good man, but like in terms of a quarterback, there's no reason. I don't care. You can have the shittiest head coach in the work. A 9-year veteran should take your team past the 50-yard line.
Damn, it's been 9 years. Derek Carr's been in there.
For real? Wait, that's a real stat.
9-year veteran.
For real?
He started his career there?
Yes.
He's been y'all started for 9 years?
Yes.
Oh.
And he's had 6 different head coaches, 6 different offensive coordinators, probably more. I'm just like, how do we go?
Who's the common denominator?
Derek Carr.
Time to go.
And we always make excuses. Oh, we need new offense. He needs more weapons. He needs a better offensive line. Marcus Mariota did it with a trash ass team. 4-4.
Y'all see that Packers and who do they play? The Bills? The tunnel trash talk?
Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I did see that.
Who was it?
Stephon Diggs and some boo-boo motherfucker.
I don't know what he was saying, but that shit was funny as fuck.
And did Stephon Diggs score that game?
The
Bills
won.
Buffalo won, but I don't know if Stephon scored. He's actually the best route runner in the NFL right now, I think. That boy can run some routes.
Who?
Stephon Diggs. Yeah, Stephon Diggs.
I would say Devontae Adams, but and he's what's crazy? Devontae Adams had 3 of his worst games with us in his whole career. His worst games have been with us. 1 reception for 3 yards the last game. 1 reception for 3 yards. 2 receptions for 23 yards another game. 5 receptions for 43 yards. Dude, the craziest play call that fucking game. Craziest play where it's fucking 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. We have the 3rd leading rusher in the fucking NFL. And you know what this motherfucker did? Let's do a reverse fake to the slowest wide receiver in the fucking game, Devontae Adams, at the 1-yard line when you got Josh fucking Jacobs almost leading the league in fucking yards. He runs a reverse. A reverse. I know not to do that shit in Madden. They said this guy was this guy's supposed to be an offensive guru. The only thing he's fucking guruing is these fucking nuts. Okay.
God damn. Yeah,
you know,
he is going
he's gonna
ham.
fucking guru these nuts all over his fucking visor if he doesn't get his shit together. Like, there is no reason. You coached up Tom Brady to be fucking the GOAT, right? You were a good offensive coordinator. You took your team to the playoffs. But you do a reverse the 1 yard. That's all we need. When you got Josh Jacob, you do a reverse.
Jingleheimer.
He's like, I could go
Going
in there.
from Batman to the Joker real quick.
Can go
Origin
in
story
there,
of the Joker right here.
put on a fucking visor, give me the fucking playbook from Madden, and I'm gonna draw up better plays than that shit. Whoever his team is around him, they're lying. He's not good. He's fucking
so
Josh
bad.
McDaniels. And you know what Mark Davis said? We got a plan. We got to stick to it. You know what that means? Fuck, I gave him a lot of money. He signed the contract, and
Gotta stick to it.
I ain't trying to lose the money. We're going to see what happens. Look, you're going to see what happens. Derek Carr's going to be gone. Derek Carr's going to be gone. Devontae Adams is going to want to be traded. It's gonna,
100%.
Just find
It's
someone.
an embarrassment for
Just don't
Devontae
pay for a
Adams.
quarterback like our team and find just one white guy that just plays football named Taysom Hill, and you'll be fine. You'll win some games. You'll lose some.
Josh
You
McDaniels.
still have a better score record than
McDaniels needs
the
to go.
Raiders.
Derek Carr, I love you. You deserve better. We gave you a shit couple seasons. I know you want to be Raider for life. Nah, man. Take your ass to the Colts, to the Steelers, something
To
else.
the Colts,
because
yeah.
we don't deserve
Wait,
you.
fam. Speaking of Colts, didn't they bench Matt Ryan for
Sam. Did
Shout
they
out
win?
to Sam. I don't know. I don't know.
I think they won.
Oh,
So something works.
Matty Ice is a piece of shit. I knew
Why do you
that.
say that? Because he sucks? Or
Yeah,
personality-wise?
both. I mean, I don't know, but it looked like it.
We got both.
Both.
Okay. I also
Where we
got to
at?
ask y'all.
Both of
Yes.
these men.
Why did Kanye post Stephen A. Smith?
I
Because
was-
Stephen A. Smith is my
Dude,
dog.
does that even-
But not if Kanye be posting him. I want to
don't
know what the fuck.
I honestly think it was just because he kept it so unapologetically Stephen A. all the time. I
Yeah.
think
I mean, he's
maybe-
a comedian. He's funny as fuck.
maybe that's why Kanye posted him. I was so confused because he posted him, Kyrie.
Kyrie
Some-
Irving, because he was saying some off the wall shit.
Dude,
But-
Kyrie Irving's the definition of what happens when you read a book and you think you're smart. What
What did he
It's
do?
because-
What did he post? He posted some film, right?
Anti-Semitic film where
Yeah.
I don't know exactly the details, but the owner had called him out on it, like, hey, we don't support that, like, da 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 da. I'm just like, dude, like, read the fucking room. Why are you gonna? What is your reasoning behind that?
It's because, you know, he took a stand, said, I'm not getting COVID shot. They're like, okay, well, you're out. And then they're like, well, the whole team has fucking COVID, so you're back in. So he's like, probably thinking I can do fucking anything.
Dude, this is what happens when people get into power and they think they're freaking Martin Luther fucking Irving or something.
But Martin Luther Irving, Jesus.
Dude, Kyrie Irving, like, honestly, I respect him for sticking to his guns, being a man, and that's what you believe, all that shit. But look, man, just get the fucking shot. I am not going to get the shot because once I get the shot, then everything just goes into plan. They control me. They control the system. We're giving you millions of dollars to just dribble a basketball and be a good role model for people. Okay, that's it.
He doesn't want to be a role
That's
model.
it.
He didn't sign up for it, he said.
Yeah, like how?
Don't say it, but shit, I don't
wanna
want to
be
be
saved.
Like
saved.
I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Like there's certain ways to lead the next generation, and I'm just like, I guess you're leading people to stick to their guns, but the way he goes about it, I'm just like, dude, you're not smart.
According to Kanye, this table, just like the earth, flat.
Among a lot of other fucking off the wall shit.
And
but
apparently, Kanye West got in a fight at his kid's soccer game with the parent, and he left.
shut the fuck
No
up.
fucking way.
Yeah,
When?
they got. I saw the video right now. He got to argue with like a soccer mom. He was watching, I think, Saint
Not
play.
the mom.
Yeah, and he just took off. He got argued and took off. And you know what's so fucked up about the Kanye thing is that he was like, he was talking on the micro, or he was just talking in front of people. He was like, "Hey, everyone's on my neck like George Floyd, and now
Oh,
I
I
feel
seen
his
that
pain."
clip.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
are you serious right now?
Hear me out. I think Kanye is on some old other. So in his interview with Drink Champs, he was talking about how he has his own film crew following him. I think and he talked about this HBO show he lost or once had or something like that.
Yeah.
I think he's low key trying to film his real life version of Curb Your Enthusiasm or like a Michael Scott solo project. I swear to God, I think that's what he's on.
For real?
Like for real. Because even in that one clip you're talking about, you can see his whole camera crew recording, and I'm like, ain't no way he could really be saying this dumbass shit and believing it, all of it.
100%.
I think he's legit
godly.
filming what he
He's
thinks
godly.
is a comedy series right now. He's gonna release that shit, like fucking Sacha
his name?
Cobain
He's
type shit.
He's the Larry Davis.
Nah,
Larry Davis.
I think he's on
Larry
some
Davis.
Sacha Cobain shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. Remember when he does his whole?
Yeah.
no. He really believes these things, man.
For real.
He believes that he's a god.
Hey
He
man, I
believes-
called it once. I'm gonna call it again. You gonna be?
But at the same
I'll
time,
be
we
right
loved
here.
Kanye for that. But now it's like, dude, like, you need help. He's not gonna listen to therapy because apparently he don't listen to people that make less than him.
Well,
That's what
they,
he said.
they took all his money, so we're gonna see how long that take. That
Y'all
line.
see, he was on YouTube Live asking
Yeah.
for
I
donations.
said, bro, you need to get a Twitch at this point.
I think honestly, I give it.
He would make a killing on Twitch streams.
I think he's gonna be out.
That's true. That's true.
He would.
I
He'd
think he's
kill
gonna
it.
be broke.
How much did he lose in a few hours? He said like
2
a couple-
billion?
600
2
million.
billion? No, 2 billion.
2 billion, I thought.
2 billion. It was
2
a
of
couple
his
billion.
6.
Yeah, all he has is his music now.
Don't worry, it was a
And-
little baby bee, like he called it last time. It's a baby bee. I was like, man, you know how rich you got to be to call a billion a baby bee? Some bullshit.
Dude, it's freaking insane. I think this is all campaigning, doing all the shit that like Trump did.
You think he still wants to run?
Of
Hell
course,
yeah.
100%.
Why do you think he's wearing 2024 hats?
2020. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I unfollowed him on Instagram, so
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
he's
don't-
gonna try to run, and he's like, I don't know what side he's trying to attack. He's attacking hate.
This goes to show you can try to be like Trump, but unless you white, it ain't gonna work.
Mm-mm.
There you go.
They canceled his ass.
Well, they're still trying.
They took away everything from Kanye. Everything. He
How you
lost.
go into a sketchy building and get kicked out of? Who gets kicked out of sketches?
First of all,
Like,
no. Let's
what?
talk about how do you talk about Jewish people and then go to a company right after you talk about Jewish people that is owned by Jewish people?
What, the Skechers one?
Yeah.
Dude.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
Make this shit up.
That's why I said it has. I think it's. You know what I mean? At least in his case, I hope he put out his little doc or series to. I'd love to just watch the other side of this. I want the camera. I know the cameraman's behind it going, this is some fucked up shit.
Bro, he has some stories to tell his wife when he goes home
Every fucking day. Every day.
Yeah,
Ain't no NDA that strong. Fuck that.
All I know is like Kanye album about to be fire.
The new album?
He gotta drop something.
He can't.
2024 we coming up.
No.
Hallelujah. Coming up. Hallelujah.
Donda.
Yo. Oh, he closed the
man.
school too. I think.
Yeah. He had to close the school.
But
Academy?
they came after those kids. They're not letting them transfer to other schools, and then they're
It's
coming.
not an accredited school. They were paying 15,000. I might be wrong. 15,000.
it was thousands
something.
though.
Is it a month or is it a semester?
They
I
were
don't
doing
know.
that, and then
If it's for Donda, it's probably 15 a month.
15,000 a month for
Yeah,
a
'cause,
private
like,
institution,
private schools and-
non-accredited.
And
It's something. It
Calabasas
was something
are, like,
stupid.
really fucking stupid expensive.
But I don't know if I'm letting my kid go there. And plus, the kids and the parents have to sign
gotta think about it.
NDAs. Well, yeah, I don't know what their crazy mother is. Yeah, you know, who knows?
I can't believe you just said you had to think about it.
Who knows, man?
Think about what?
I mean, well, actually, school Drizzy. Yeah, son, let's sign you up.
Think about what?
All they're gonna teach you how to do is hit on Millie Brown while before she's 18.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
when it came out, yeah, I was like, damn, I just went there. Sorry, Drake.
Wait.
Ain't nobody
Wait,
texting
wait,
my
wait,
daughter
wait,
before she's
wait.
18, fam. Millie
You know
Bobby
what?
Brown.
That just in my head.
That's
Sorry, I'm getting too
You want me to
excited.
go there again? Hold on.
No. This is.
'Cause I'll go.
Hold on.
Oh,
What were we supposed to talk about?
I'm leading up to that. See, segues.
Okay.
Because
segue.
look, you, man.
NDAs.
Yeah, we're gonna break some
Little
NDAs tonight.
Kids.
But
What we talking about?
well, one time in New Orleans was crazy. But that's a question. Okay, you gonna let your child text anybody? How do I phrase this? Because Millie Bobby Brown was in the TV show. What's the TV show called?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, right? And so they're texting at like 14 and he's like, what, 26, 27, 30? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
He was
no.
telling me about this.
I think it was just like a friendly thing.
No, bro. I'm gonna be for real.
Don't hit my daughter line, bro. Don't hit
Not
my
at-
that's
not
not, don't
if
hit
you're
my
an
daughter
old-ass
line.
man.
I don't know.
Like if you want to say like, oh, congratulations in daytime hours, maybe. But why you texting
Even
that?
still, don't text my child that. Leave it on the Instagram comment under the picture in which she said she got an award or some shit.
Yeah.
Leave it there.
I don't know. Is there different roles for celebrities though? Like,
Nope.
say roles are switched. You're on Stranger Things. You're 15, and let's see.
As an adult,
Gabrielle,
as well,
Gabrielle Union hits you up like, I love your show. I think you're amazing on there. Let's link up. Come to my next party.
No,
She would
absolutely.
never text me. She would put that on Instagram for the world to see that she commented on the photo. That's what I'm telling you.
As an adult, you have to be smarter than that, though. You know, like you can't put yourself in a situation that
to let people speculate about that. I get
Yeah.
you.
that's just weird.
I think it's like I said, when you reach a certain level of success, you just think you can do anything. And,
I mean-
and get away with it, or get away from the perception that it could be wrong.
Yeah.
And I think that when you're successful and you have money, you just kind of live recklessly, and you think that you're untouchable from like certain perceptions.
Oh, they got a lot of people think they untouchable in this motherfucker.
like
Yeah.
Kanye
Like Kanye.
I mean, Nick signed some NDAs about
And
I
that.
just
shit.
signed some ideas
Antonio
about some shit like that.
Brown.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who? I think what's the podcast called? PBD.
PBD?
PBD. It's like some I forget what he is, but some brown dude, slick back. He has really good interviews with people, and he decided to
PBD?
interview Antonio Brown, and he asked him about the Tom Brady situation, but it wasn't like all fun and games. Like this is a legit like real man who's like pressing AB about that shit. So he's like, hey man, like honestly, I'm misquoting him because I don't remember directly, but he's like, hey, like Tom Brady had your back. Like he brought you into his home, and don't you think it's a little bit like not cool basically to post pictures of his wife hugging you while he's going through a divorce? Isn't there some type of bro code there? He's like, hey man, but everybody go things every day. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
CTE was
people go through
translating that
everything every
motherfucker.
day. You know what I'm saying? He's like, let me ask you this: do you think? Let's talk about Devontae's birth kit and CTE because you want to be adamant about CTE on this podcast, and we blah blah blah. And he's like, I man, don't try to dehumanize me on this podcast, man. Don't try to dehumanize me on this podcast. And he's like, no, I'm just saying, do you think that has a correlation? And he's like, are you trying to say the events that I do is directed with that Vontae's birth kit? Nah. Are you trying to insinuate that I have CTE? Nah. Basically he's like, all my actions are my actions. And he's like, but you still don't think it's wrong that like what you did to Tom Brady, the guy who had your back, like they wouldn't do that to you. And he was just like, man, how do you pronounce parody? It's a parody, man. It's a parody out here.
Parody?
It's a parody out here.
Oh,
You haven't seen that clip going
no.
around?
Wait, why was Antonio Brown canceled the first time when he got out of the NFL?
Ooh, I don't know the very
That was
first
like a
reason.
couple of years
He,
ago.
well,
Yeah.
first, okay, he went to
Let's
the
see.
Raiders, and then he just
Why did he got kicked out of the Raiders though? Or was it
he
New
called-
England?
Steelers. He just had issues and stuff with beefing with everyone. He was like, fuck Le'Veon Bell, fuck Ben Roethlisberger, and then he went to Raiders, and then he wouldn't show up to practice. He burned his feet on a cryo chamber because he went in. He went in there with no socks on.
What an idiot.
Yeah, and then he ended up burning his feet. And then he called the
That
GM.
boy is not smart.
And then he called the GM a cracker, and then that's when they drew the line.
Oh.
Yeah, and so just setting a bad example, not the culture they wanted, so
I
they
feel
let
like
him
he
go.
beat somebody up or something.
And then no, he stroked his meat in Dubai in front of some girl or something.
That was like a couple months ago, right? Or last month.
Yeah,
What?
there's plenty of
He
shit.
threw
No,
some
this is-
furniture out the window,
And he has to pay. Oh, he has to
and
pay.
he almost hit a 22-month-old child. That was in 2019.
No, this is like, maybe that was it. No,
And then
I
he
feel
also
like it's
rape
before-
allegations. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
I didn't hear about that one.
That was 2019.
I know he has
Yeah.
a bunch of money. That's another one.
And
He
then
got out of
domestic violence in
That's-
2020. That was another
Oh,
one.
no.
And then the recent one in Dubai.
Yeah, this motherfucker gotta go.
Sick
He's
fuck.
problematic. You know what? I seen him on that one show, Mask Off or whatever.
Oh
where they
yeah,
dress
he's
up.
on. Oh, he
he's-
did that instead of go to practice, I think.
Yeah. So he was on that, singing and shit. He's actually a really good singer. That's the only good thing I can say about him. He's a really good singer. But he was like saying like, I just want people to see a different side of me. I am not this kind of guy that they see on the media. And I was like, I kind of felt him. I was like, okay, I'll give this motherfucker another chance. Nah.
Post
He a piece
pictures
of shit.
Tom Brady's wife. Like, why would he do that? And
He's
he
selling
told him,
merch,
too.
right?
Yeah, he was like, it's all for donations and things like that.
Donations to his bank account. The
Yeah,
fuck? What is he? He's not donating to
Yeah,
anybody.
I forgot what cause he said, but it's just like, he's like, you don't think there's different ways to get donations? And he was just like, hey man, people go through shit every day. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, but this man's going through a divorce. Like, don't you think that timing's where he's like, hey man, like, you're not about to dehumanize me on this platform, man.
You know what? Tom
Hot
Brady
take.
is not a saint either. Didn't he cheat on his ex-wife with
Who?
Giselle?
Tom Brady?
I thought Giselle was the first wife. I don't know.
He has a baby with another. He was married before.
Oh, I had no idea.
He left her to go with Giselle. I mean, no one's the same. Everyone got their dirt, but like to throw a man in the dirt while you're going through a divorce and he just brought you into his home, gave you a second chance or third chance in the NFL, that's wrong.
Well, we don't know what Tom Brady did.
He didn't say anything.
I don't know. He's a rich white guy. He had to do something. That's my. I don't know. I'm just fucking around. But I do think that there's a new super couple that's gonna be on the mix soon. Giselle with Ye. You heard it here first. Imagine. He said he missing it. He said I ain't been with a supermodel in a minute. Now they got one about to hit the streets.
Giselle, I think Giselle has more brain than that.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just saying. You heard it here first. Run it back. We're going to run the clip back.
Run it back, Turbo.
We're run the clip back.
You're here first. Tom Brady's going to get back with Giselle.
I hope he, quits the NFL.
And I'll get back with Rihanna.
Yeah, you're ready to go, bro. You have nothing to prove. Not unless you want to come to the Raiders. I'll trade Derek Carr straight up for your ass.
Nah.
Any day. And I'll give you
Tom Brady, go get with Sierra once she's done with Russell Wilson and his bullshit. Take that.
Nah.
Look at all my hot takes today. I'm killing it.
I don't think that they're going to get divorced.
No, probably not.
Absolutely.
He finally got a win. He earned a couple more months at home. Probably dancing on the plane and shit.
Sierra definitely wears the pants. Y'all remember when Sierra got man allegations that she was a man?
Yeah, I do. Fucking the shit out of Lil Bow Wow. You don't remember that?
I don't.
Damn.
Everybody was saying
Everybody was saying that she was a man, or I don't know the term where she had a dick and a pussy. I don't know the term.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they were killing Sierra back in the day.
Back in the day, man.
That's when she was dating Lil Bow Wow. I was like, they fucking Lil Bow Wow.
Future just they crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I think Future still hit. That's the only reason she could tolerate Russell Wilson.
What?
Inspirational.
Sensational.
Sensational. That's what it is. Sensational.
Man, Russell Wilson.
He got to win, man.
That guy is the definition of a cornball, man.
What other truly
cornball?
What other truly nonsense stories happened this week? Anything else crazy happened? Are we allowed to talk about that now? I just really want to know if you remember. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about it.
That was out of my brain. Okay. Yeah. So we went to Donata. That's a restaurant in Austin. First of all, let me tell you, they charged us $400.
What?
And we did not drink $400 worth of alcohol.
Is that what it all started over?
Huh?
Is that what the problem started over?
No.
The bill?
No. They didn't. What?
I got some breaking news.
Oh.
So the Nets game that's going on right now.
Wait, can we get some music for this breaking news?
Courtside right now. I got a picture of a bunch of Jews and their little what are they?
My God, a bunch of
Jewish
people.
A bunch of Jewish people. Correction, sorry. A bunch of Jewish people and their what are they called? Yarmulkes. A bunch of Jewish people on the yarmulkes, and they're wearing a shirt that says "Fight Anti-Semitism," and then there's Kyrie Irving right there.
Let me see.
At the game.
Fuck.
I think this is some new. This is artwork right here.
Is that the artwork? Yep.
I mean,
I don't know. Should we go political? I don't know.
Nah. We'll leave that
Scratch
alone.
that one.
But that's wild, bro.
And their courtside.
That Nets team blowing up too. Trade Tom Brady for Kyrie Irving. Put him on Brooklyn Nets.
They do got the money to pulling up courtside.
Do it.
Donata.
Okay, at Donata, we you know that chant we like to say. We like to drink blah blah blah. Well, there wasn't that many people at the restaurant. The most wild ones from the group
are all same
together.
Restaurant. Oh my gosh.
I
saw a couple videos from it.
I went to go eat. None of us ate.
I went for the marks. I saw the message.
I didn't. Okay, let me tell you. I was the only one who did not even get buzzed there.
Oh, shit.
But they were all fucked up.
Everyone's fucked up from the night before.
No. They were fucked up. After taking shots, we kept on taking we probably took 5 tequila shots. They all had 3 different margs. 2 margs because they cap you at 2. Mm-hmm. I was still I had never even finished half of my marg.
Are they that strong though? Are they good?
I don't know. I'm not a frozen drink kind of girl, so I didn't finish mine. But by the end of it, there's people chanting with us. We like to drink with blah blah blah, and then the people chanting with us, we turn around and we're like, "What's your name?" They tell us their name, and then we do it to them. And the owner comes over. They're like, "You need to be quiet." We're like, immediately gets offensive or like.
But like, why would you approach a table like you need to be quiet? We're selling you more alcohol, technically.
Exactly.
They're gonna finish that drink and get another one.
And
so.
it wasn't like anybody was looking at us crazy because there wasn't that many people there, but we were just too loud for the owner. But we weren't too loud for the people in there because they were like clapping and like whatever. And immediately says to the owner, "Fuck you, I'll fucking fight you, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. Why are you coming at me, you stupid little bitch?" I was like, what the fuck is going on? Came out. He was like, "Fuck you, bro. I'll fucking fight you right now."
Hey,
he's like,
the same person that gave that manager that energy is the same person doing that shit to me, talking about, "Take this motherfucking shot, I'm gonna fuck you up." What a shot glass at? Pour two.
A big dude. Yeah. So,
but goddamn.
Yeah. So we had a dip.
You just added to the fucking fire. Why did you do that? Why the fuck?
So I go pull up.
You're like, oh yeah, and then the address.
I know the owner.
Yeah. So,
I didn't mention that part.
So
we'll be fine.
I didn't pay because they're like, "Oh, it's Jamie's birthday. Everybody split the check." They texted in the group chat today. They're like, "So did y'all get paid? Like charged $100 too?" It was like $400 fucking dollars, and we did not drink like that much for $400.
$400? God damn, that was a light. That was Saturday brunch, right?
No, they never gave us a receipt. They didn't give a shit. And then when they gave them the card in like the machine to do it, it said $40 for everybody. Ooh. So they said, "We're taking a tip for all this shit."
They could have went back and updated that shit because.
No, they did. They for sure did. After we left, they're like, "Fuck these guys."
You go try to fight it. They're like, they know where they're gonna come back and fight this shit because they were like fighting and being rude, and I don't know.
Man that works in the restaurant industry. What do you think?
For the one time,
So
I
we
was
go back
not
there and
drunk.
handle business with all 30 of us.
For the one time, I
That's
was not
me.
drunk, and I was not even like buzzed, and I was the nicest one there. So I'm good.
I say we go back and throw my birthday dinner there and have be the host of the whole goddamn party.
No. Absolutely not. They would say,
"Hell
dude,
no,
get the fuck out."
No, that'd be great. That'd be great.
We'd get kicked out immediately.
I want to
Exactly.
enjoy my food and enjoy a good time. I don't want to get kicked out anywhere.
We'd 100% get kicked out immediately.
You get kicked out and come.
Hey, you loud? You too loud. That's it.
Tell him, have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. That's what Richard Pryor would say.
Luckily, did I get kicked out anywhere this weekend?
Nah,
not that I remember.
Good.
Nah, we were moving too fast, and I think everyone was rowdy. There was like fucking damn near 300 people out on West 6.
Yeah, wherever we were, whatever that bar was where we were upstairs, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't even get a drink.
Concrete?
I kept looking at you like, yo, it's lit, but I can't get a drink.
Can
we left.
do an Airbnb next time?
Yeah.
It's not. It's
Next time we're going to do an Airbnb. None of us are going to go out. We're going to all stick together like we did
House
for
party?
Anthony's party. Yeah, house party.
Yeah. Oh, do you guys have any spooky stories?
Other than the last podcast when we left out of here and it was fucking spooky season up here.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was fucking insane.
Oh, that was.
Tell us about that because I
I don't
wasn't
know
here.
what I don't know
But
what to say.
I saw June's Instagram.
I don't know. It just.
All I heard was some racial slurs in there too. So it was a racial.
It's like I knew it. I knew this part of town didn't like my ass for some reason, boy.
He's sick.
Build the wall.
I was like, yo, they saying build a wall.
Build the wall.
Yeah,
And
man.
I was like, whoa, that's fucking
This
crazy.
goes for worse than the Twitter followers this
Dude,
week with Elon.
I left to go to the restroom. I come back, my shit's a Modelo, and it said, drink up.
Hey, man.
It's a Modelo Negro.
No, that was mine.
I do have a spooky story though.
All
Okay,
right.
tell us.
What you got?
All right, it's about ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
That's spooky bitch.
This is spooky. She's actually pretty nice. So this ex-girlfriend of mine, she has a house, right? And she never let me go in this house because she's very old school, or her parents were at the time. I think we were in high school. And so she never let me go in the house. And as soon as I went in the house, like, I just feel like a weird energy. It had been like a year already. Like, there's something weird
You have been
going.
dating for a year. You didn't go in the house?
Dude, they didn't let me.
Jeez, they knew what your ass was up to. They
a dog.
They knew it.
Actually,
They said ain't no dogs in the
ain't no
house,
dogs
bro.
allowed.
No,
Ain't no dogs in the house.
there ain't no getting turned on in that house. I was fucking scared, man.
You see
So-
fucking what's those Maria Santos whatever.
They have a
Santa
bunch
Maria.
of crosses in
Santa
there,
Maria.
and she would tell me that some would fall off, and like it was just crazy. So she used to tell me stories. And one crazy story I heard is that there was one time where she was talking to her mom, blah 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 blah. Her mom's on the bed, and she's on the bed, and she just has her hair like dangling back. And as she has her hair dangling back, she feels like a breeze just go past her, and she's like, "Oh, it's air conditioning, whatever. But then next time something grabs her hair, drags her off of the bed, and she's like, "What the fuck?" Like, and I was like, how do you deal with that? And she's like, "Man, I don't know, just nightlight." Like, oh shit,
fuck no. Fuck
She
no.
hardcore Mexican.
And then I heard another. I'll give you a story from me. So those old apartments that we stayed at, I would say like that first year living there, like it was a good time. Like we had good times, but there was like a weird energy, something about my room I didn't like fuck with. Like there's just something there. Like I was probably one of the saddest like years of my life. That was the first time like I feel like I was depressed. Sorry, I'm opening up, huh? But and it could, for all my skeptics out there, yeah, Batman build up. And so I lost both my parents right there. I was kidding. I was just like Martha. But
Just your dad.
But yeah, just my dad. And anyways, and then
dark night.
so I'm only half Batman. You could just call me dark. And then so
Or brown.
so I just felt like a weird energy. It was a weird time of my life. And for all skeptics, it could be anything, right? New city, new year. Like, it's just like, that's what happens to everyone. And it's so for like a good period right there, I'd wake up at 2 a.m. to orchestra music playing loud as fuck. And I'm like, who the fuck is practicing for Beethoven at 2 a.m., right? I'm not thinking anything of it, but it's going on all night. And it just sounds super faint. And I'm like, what the hell? I never told Nick or Eddie the story. And then then every time I wake up to go to school at 7 a.m., it would stop. Like, it would just be dun, 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 dun. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I just pound on the wall at 7 a.m. when I wake up for school. Stops. I'm like, and then, like, the first night I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, oh, it's just, a college student practicing before school. And, like, maybe they're super nervous. I don't know. Rational brain going to work. But then it kept happening and going at the same time, 2 a.m., and then stopping at the same time at 7 a.m. every single time I woke.
That's a
lot
of air power for that one human.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But as soon as I moved out of that apartment, things started going a lot better for me.
Was that the one that I lived at too?
No.
Yeah, the same apartment. Yeah, ballpark.
There was somebody who practiced French horn. I heard that shit too. I remember. There's somebody who practiced French horn on their balcony a lot, but I don't remember it.
I doubt I'm doing it. Yeah, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning though.
Oh shit! Well, if that was you practicing French horn, why you gotta do it so damn late?
Wait, did y'all live by the volleyball courts?
No, we lived by behind the trees and like by that bridge to go into the other apartment.
Yeah, we live by.
Never mind, y'all too far. That was farther.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Building 15 or something.
We're like right across from like Goodwill and shit. We on the other side.
Oh, yeah,
I think there's some bad energy around those apartments.
Oh, 100%.
Like someone.
Yeah, they're old as shit.
Yeah.
There was a crime scene van all
the
time.
Everywhere.
There.
Somebody always got murdered
shot
there
in front of me. That's why I moved. That's why I was like, Mom, you got to pay for my apartment downtown. Like, I'm not living on Riverside anymore.
No, yeah, those apartments are crazy. And like, there's this book I read, and if you guys don't know, my uncle, he's a medium. He sees dead people, right? I've seen him in action where like he sits people down and he like, he reads people. And at first I was a skeptic, but like I saw it in real live action. He did something with me because I was in that group circle. I bawled out like a baby because he told me stuff about like past ones that that have died in my family that we had a close connection with that only me and that person knew. And he told me stuff that would like me and only that person knew.
Where's your uncle live?
El Paso.
Let's take a trip.
No, yeah, he does shows in Vegas, he does shows in Arizona, he does shows in Austin.
Oh,
like like, and so he'll sit down. But next time he comes, I'll ask him if he'll do it because it's like with everyone in the group. But yeah, so he'll do things like that. And he gave me a book to read, and like the book was saying like there was a story about a guy who was like same thing. He experienced the same thing, like worst time of his life. He felt like killing himself. He felt like someone was sitting on his chest. Like he just felt like all this like things, and he was also to a medium in the book, and he talks about like how he brought someone else in because he couldn't like really control his powers at the time, and so he brings another medium, and they're like, whoa, like something's off about here, like you have to move. And so he would get dreams too about like someone saying like help me, like I'm gonna kill myself, and like in his dreams, and he's like, what the fuck is going on? Like I feel like killing myself and getting dreams about people killing myself. And so the medium told him that like someone killed themselves, and sure enough, did the research on the apartment, someone ended up killing themselves at that apartment. And so like basically like that energy or whatever, that person was just stuck there and like trying to get out and like communicating, and you feel all that energy.
Wow.
And so as soon as he that shit clicked. That shit scared me.
And they had a shotgun outside. You tripping?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's
scared.
Yeah, and so like, yeah, and so that being said, that like you got to be careful with things you put in. Actually, I had a conversation. I got 3 spooky stories. I wasn't with a girl, but I FaceTime a girl, and we're talking, saying spooky stories, and she tells me hers that she has 2 little sisters. She was living with dad and her stepmom, and so they went to like a garage sale or something, and they got a chair. They brought the chair back. They hadn't experienced anything, and so she said late at night she would hear footsteps. She told her like little sisters like, "Hey, stop fucking running around." She goes, there's nothing, but she goes in their room, passed out, just asleep, drooling. She's like, that's weird. She goes back to her room. She hears footsteps. And she's like, that's fucking weird. And then one night, too, she said that she could hear footsteps right next. She woke up and she heard footsteps right next to her bed. Like, just someone right there, like, just right there walking.
Fuck
and
no.
then she was like, you know what? I'm just going to put the blankets over me and we'll deal with this in the morning. But then one time she got sleep paralysis and she couldn't, like, move. And she just saw a figure looking right at her. She couldn't move for 5 minutes. And she was like,
have
what?
y'all ever had sleep paralysis?
Yeah, at the apartments that I used to live at.
Dude, I had sleep paralysis one time in my life. A San Antonio apartment I lived in last year with Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
I was sleeping. I'm scared of the fucking dark. I was sleeping in the dark. Absolutely pitch black in my room. I have this recollection of me not being able to move, but being awake, but not being awake. And like, I don't know what it was. Oh, my friend Anthony and Sam, they were moving out of their apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And in my dream, Anthony was like, here, put this like right here, like whatever box or like whatever. And I put the box right there, but it's sliding over. And it slides over. And Anthony, like in my dream, Anthony gets on top of my face and he turns into a demon. And it's like coming close to my face. And I like wake up and I can't move and my eyes are open. And like when I'm waking up, the demon like dissipates like fog out. Like I see like a demon, but it like disappears as I'm like opening my eyes. And I get so fucking scared that I like run to Michelle's room and I'm like, bro, I gotta sleep with you. I'm so fucking scared.
Damn.
She is my best friend because she's like, oh my god, cuddle. I was so freaked
that
out. Like I've never had like a sleep paralysis.
I have
before.
sleep paralysis all the time, but so it's not like
cool.
Sometimes it's not as spooky as some people, put, like it could be spooky like that, but sometimes it could be like a loved one, or it could be someone like in that apartment or whatever, like just trying to communicate with you.
Mm-hmm.
And like most of the time it is a loved one reaching out to you, but some people don't know how to like deal with that and it's fucking scary because it is scary, but sometimes it's just a loved one trying to communicate with you, trying to give you a message. And it could be like,
You think mine was message?
Probably,
or
it could have been scary. It could have been scary because, like I said,
my only experience with that shit was, it was bad.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I can't even move. I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna go sleep, and I just close my eyes. But there's been times where like I'm moving around, and like there's one time too, I was trying to scream. I'm like, if you gonna get me, you gonna get me right here. It's like you ain't gonna get this booty. But
only Iron Man.
Goddamn. But fucking no. So it's just like sometimes it could be a loved one trying to communicate with you, but it's fucking scary. Like I've been through it a couple times, and it's definitely like an experience. I've just learned I'm just gonna close my eyes.
What was your sleep paralysis dream?
Sleep paralysis one time. Let's see. This is at the Zone apartments. Those are, I think, no longer there.
They're not a thing anymore.
I don't know. I don't even think I was fucked up, man. I think I might even been sober, but I don't know what the fuck happened. I just remember passing out, and I just opened my eyes, and all I just saw was like this tall, lanky, dark figure.
Slender Man?
Well, kind of.
Sure it wasn't your cousin?
Just it probably was Josh now. No, but it was just going like, if I'm like laying in bed here, it was just going like back and forth, just pacing.
Oh no.
And then like I'm like looking, I'm like, okay, that's weird because I can only see it from like this way. I'm like, all right, that's crazy. And then the figure realized that my eyes were open, and then now they're just like in my, like walking up to me slowly, like getting in my fucking face, and I'm like, I bet. I'm just like trying to move, like trying to like let's go, like let's go.
Because of blood.
Like exactly, just like that. And bro, and like it just vanished, and it's a wrap.
Like I said, sometimes it's a loved one trying to talk to you. And you got to pay attention to signs. Like I remember one time too, like my grandfather would wear a specific cologne. And I remember too, like this was like, I think my first year living in like my apartment and stuff, got to pay attention to the signs. And I remember like my car like had gotten hit, and like it was just like I was going through a lot of rough patches. And
Fireworks.
Oh shit! Fireworks on
Just
Halloween.
to the side.
God damn. Yeah.
All the Mexicans live over here, of course.
Oh wait, what? I'm kidding. But anyways, so
We got fireworks for everything, bro.
yeah, fucking
Let's get it.
yeah.
Let's get the shit.
Get this shit. But so I get in the car and I just remember going through rough patch, and as soon as I get in the car, I felt like someone put their hands like on my shoulders, like it just felt like someone like holding me, and then I smelled my grandfather's cologne just like go in like the car, and I was just like, that's fucking weird. Like I was like, that is so weird, and it was just kind of like, hey, like everything's gonna be okay, like just know I'm here.
You got this. I'm
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
That's a nice one.
And you gotta pay attention to signs too. Like I remember too, like when I was going into coaching, I was really nervous to like do my not presentation, but like you're on a microphone, going into like this setting where you're coaching in front of 30 people, even more. It was like 35 people, and you're putting on a show, and they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, he can coach here. Oh no, he won't hack it. And so I was real nervous. And the crazy thing about it was that it just happened to land on my grandfather's birthday, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Like.
Nope.
No, everything happens for a reason.
For a reason.
And then it's like, hey, just don't worry. Like, everything's going to be okay. And so, yeah, my grandfather's my guardian angel. But, yeah, you got to pay attention to signs. And it's some people can't do that because, you know, they flood themselves with, like, distractions. And that's when they say, like, got to be present. That's your third eye or whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. Because when you're present and you're aware of these things, you'll start to notice them more and more as you go through your days. And, like, those times that you're, like, in your darkest places and you feel like you're not getting help, just know your guardian angel is going to come and give you that sign. Like, don't worry, everything's going to be okay.
Boom.
Bam.
So we going to get lit right now
Yeah,
outside for spooky season.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep that in mind because we going to be all right.
We gonna be all right.
We go be all right.
Hey. Unless we go E6. We're not going to. Or Dirty 6. Man. Don't do that.
No.
Absolutely not.
My
I
guardian
can't get
angels
shot
won't help
today.
us on Dirty 6.
They can't protect
won't.
me from no
Can we get a
bullets.
getaway cabin? They have getaway cabins with
Cabin fever?
yeah, getaway cabin. It's about an hour away from here. They got a getaway cabin with bunk beds.
How many people can we fit?
In a bunk bed? I
So
mean,
ask
No,
a
no,
black
in
man
the
to go
in the
an hour away
cabin.
from the city to a cabin.
shit, nah. It's a getaway cabin, so it's about like
My spidey senses are tingling like a motherfucker.
it's about like this big, and they got the bunk beds right here.
No.
Let's do it.
He put the eyes on. No.
Dude, it's so much
Oh, I
fun.
can't see.
Let's go camping.
I have a tent.
From to
I
camping.
love camping.
I'm telling you, I want to go camping.
They asked me to go glamping one time. You know what I said? I love glamping. You know what that means? That's camping with a Glock. I'm out.
I love it.
Happy Halloween, bitches.
Happy Halloween.